Outrage continues for comments Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib made about the Holocaust.
It's a kind of a calming feeling, I always tell folks, when I think of the Holocaust and the tragedy of the Holocaust and the fact that it was my ancestors, Palestinians, who lost their land and some lost their lives. All of it was in the name of trying to create a safe haven for Jews.
Well, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi even calling out President Donald Trump and some House Republicans saying they should apologize to Tlaib for condemning her comments. House Republican Conference Chair Liz Cheney has been one of the loudest voices condemning Tlaib's comments. She joins us right now from our nation's capital. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Steve. Thank you for having me.
So are you going to apologize?
I'm sorry that there are so many anti-Semitic members of the House Democratic Caucus. And, you know, we went yesterday from a situation where the Democratic leadership in the House had sort of been enabling this anti-Semitism by their silence. Yesterday was different. Yesterday we had both Speaker Pelosi and Majority Leader Hoyer stand up and defend those comments that you just played. And there's no context in which it is okay to say that a calming feeling comes over you when you think about the Holocaust. It's sickening. And then, of course, Representative Tlaib went on to talk about this view of history that is based on lies, exactly the kind of anti-Semitic lies that are spread to delegitimize the state of Israel. And of course, the Palestinian leadership during World War II actually worked with Adolf Hitler. So it's gone beyond the pale now with the leadership in the Democratic side in the House actually openly defending this kind of thing.
Well, she was on with Seth Meyers last night, and she had this comment. We want your comment about this after that. Watch.
There is something, like, in many ways beautiful about that. My ancestors, many had died or had to give up their livelihood, their human dignity to provide a safe haven for Jews. You know, I got a text message from a friend who's like, hey, next time, you know, really clarify, maybe talk like a fourth grader, because maybe the racist idiots would understand you better.
Okay, what do you think about that?
I think most fourth graders know what the Holocaust was, and she apparently doesn't. You know, we have a situation today where those of us who are elected officials, and particularly elected officials in the House of Representatives, where this anti-Semitism is rising within our body, have an obligation to stand up and to stop it. And, you know, I would just say that when the Democratic leadership allows this to go on, when their members continue to speak in ways that are fundamentally anti-Semitic, you had a column this morning with a reporter who was noting that what Tlaib's doing isn't Holocaust denial, but it is very close. And it just completely goes to delegitimize the notion that there were Jewish people in Israel prior for thousands of years. But it's absolutely despicable, and it's got to stop.
All right, Liz Cheney, thank you very much for joining us live.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.